All right, fam. I got the whole Transmetropolitan collection. I think there's a few single issues missing. Then we got Amber Lake. Then we got the Scott Snyder 80 After Death series and magazines. Moving on, I got like the Old School Goddess series. I got a couple issues of Criminal. I got the whole Point Blank. I got the whole Scene of the Crime. I got the first few issues. I got the Green Valley, excuse me. Loose Ends, Killer Be Killed, the whole series. Incognito, Renato Jones series. It was King of Suiciders, King of LA. That was cool. Girl Scouts. I think they're all signed by Jim Moffat. Call of Duty, Sun Bakery. There's like a G.I. Joe cover in there. 4 kids walk into a bank. Then I got the whole Scarlet vibe. Then I got Velvet. All pretty much a Brubaker box. This one, it's all League of Extraordinary, the whole Authority and Planetary series, and then some like one shots, like, or this Prometheus series, I guess I have maybe missing issue 4. Yeah. Coven, Django, Zorro, Alex and Ada series, Spaceman series. We Will Stand on Guard, that was mids. Afterlife with Archie, that was rad. I got the Bitch Planet series, which I know is in production. Rumble series. Surface. Some random issues like Wolf, I don't know, Image stuff. Savior by Todd McFarlane. Fight Club series. This is the whole one. Then we got the whole Cowl. I think this whole box is accurate. That's the titles there. More with the indie runs. We got Mars Attacks, Cover, Red Team, War Stories, Garth Ennis vibes, love him. Providence, Alan Moore, the whole series. Then I got this Grifter, that was really good. Or Drifter, excuse me. Saints, that was a cool series. Disciples, Archie, Jughead, ODYC. Assassination Nation, Second Coming, Copra, Stray. These are a lot of one-offs. There's that Merca series. The Ride, that was cool. Undiscovered Country, Isola. Sign Merca, Sweet Paprikas. This whole box, everything in it's just Aftershocks comics. And we pretty much know what they are. They're so 5 years ago. But this is all Aftershock. This whole box is the Southern Bastard series. 7 to Infinity series. And it's my whole Deadly Class personal collection. It's every issue. And then that series Die, like the 20 issue series, that was about the kids get sucked into Dungeons and Dragons. That was rad. Plastic, that was a great series. So I got Painkiller Jane right here, Evangeline. Hopefully I didn't butcher that name. Oh yeah, Witchblade, Tomb Raider. I got the first Tomb Raider appearance. Those are rad. I got like Michael Turner Fathom series, like right here. Some of them are signed by Michael Turner, R.I.P. Then we got this, the Black Monday Murders. That was a cool series. Injection, Sons of the Devil. That was cool. The Goddamn was really cool. Maestros, Dead Enders, Nam Wolf. Oh yeah, some bitch planets that got like mixed up, I guess. I'll put them over here with where they belong. And I got the whole Outcast series here. The issue 1 is like a 4th print or something. It's just a filler. But it's complete Outcast. Yeah, we got the Fade Out. and Tokyo Ghost, except for issue 1. Scumbag, Death or Glory, that was cool. Oh yeah, Righteous Thirst for Vengeance. I have like issue 1, 2, 3. The Holy Roller, which was with Andy Samberg. Evolution, that was really cool. Oh yeah, then I got the whole Low series. And some Sex Criminals, which is getting Netflix showed. I got Something Is Killing the Children stuff. House of Slaughter. Final Boss, issue 1. Some Skybound X. I got an issue of Dune. The first few issues of Red Room variant. Basilisk. The Boys. That was just a gold one reprint. Dark Ages. Sue. Call of Duty. Gore. Killer Groove. Ascender issue 1. The Electric Black issue 1. Here we got Cemetery Beach. A Fistful of Blood. That was Kevin Eastman. Ballistic. Carmen, High Level. Goddess Mode. Outer Darkness. Moonshine series. Manifest Destiny. It's pretty much like almost the whole run, I think. Then like the whole Black Hammer series. All the minis. Demonic. Made Men. Slots. We got the Middle West series, which is rad. Like a Stranger Things mini. Shirtless Bear Fighter. Headlopper. Little Bird. American Gods. Rock Candy Mountain. That was really cool. Few. Cannibal. The Grave Diggers. The Violent. That was super dope. Royal City. Jeff Lemire. God Shaper series. The first issue of Pretty Violent. We got some crossovers, some blanks, Lazarus stuff, Berserker variants, Vanish. This is that Donny Kate Stegman flail, Manor Black, House of Slaughter, Vampirella, Evil Ernie, Street Fighter stuff, Magic, Transformers, Last Bot Standing, Bloodstained Teeth. Kind of just a random box there. I also have some Zombie Tramp variants. Then I have a whole like run of American Vampire. And I also have like the whole Rising Stars collection from 20 years ago. And then I have 3 boxes of Bill Sienkiewicz stuff. This whole box is all like signed Bill Sienkiewicz, which usually goes for $50 or more on his Signo. And tons of variants and exclusives. Love Bill. I also have Bill like SIGs and magazines and sketchbooks and like his first work of art. Some graphics, Berserk, Invincible, Compendium, Black Science, Monstrous, JoJo Steel Ball Run. Then I have a whole box of Darkness. Darkness with Batman, Dark Minds, that was really cool back in the day. Echo, Warland series. I think it's the whole collection of both of those. And this whole box is a complete collection of Astro City. And I have a stack of Danger Girls and Cliffhanger stuff. I have the whole Crimson series, pretty much the whole Battle Chaser series. I have this like Hellcop series from the 90s, Gen 13, Gate Crashers, Arcanum, those are all signed. The 10th, those are pretty much all signed. Empire Shock Rockets, Cyblade She, Darker Image, Youngblood 1, Savage Dragon, Shadowhawk. There's a Shadowhawk blank that's new. Supreme, Scarlet Crush, Scion, Spirit of the Tau, Telios, Ken, These are all 90s. This whole box is pretty much 90s. Midnight Nation, the whole thing. Magdalena. Black Cloud, that's more modern. Die, that's modern. That's Kirkman. Wasted Space. Gideon Falls, pretty much the whole run. Oblivion Song. Excuse me. Gideon Falls, I have in trade. Farmhand. Cinema Purgatorio. Frank Miller, Hellenbach, Lazarus, the whole series. Here's issue 1. I also have the whole Earth X collection and Universe X collection right here. And I guess I got a couple signed Covens random. I have pretty much the whole David Finch Ascension series. Some of them are signed. I got Dark Child from back in the day. Neon Cyber. We got Rick and Morty comics. This one's a banger. Starts off with issue 5. 11 variant, 12 variant. We got a Rick and Morty Free Comic Book Day banger, issue 5. I think this is 11 variant, 12 variant, 13 variant, 14, 15. Yeah, 16 through 20. And then it pretty much just runs it up. Then there's a bunch of one-offs, minis, Jaguar, Pickle Rick, Sleepy Gary. And then there's some banger variants. These are like the cream of the crop. Issue 50. Another 50. Dungeons and Dragons. Bang. So I have one short box full of Valiant, like 90s retro stuff, and then some modern stuff in the last like circa 10 years, Bloodshot, Exo Manowar. And then this is some more Valiant, and then like all Mark Millar stuff, like Kick-Ass, Prodigy, Huck, all that other stuff. And this whole box is also Mark Millar. I have Funko Pops. That Moon Knight's valuable. Got some con stuff. I got some signed ones. Casey Jones signed mask by Kevin Eastman, all bloody-fied. Some toys. This one's signed by Kevin Eastman. I got cards. Some more pops and toys. Miss Minutes, a large one. I have 2 of those. I got a rhino statue, a wasp statue. I got tons of CGC. I got Spawn 90s toys in the box. Same with Witchblade and Warrior Nun Aurelia. I got some loose toys. Tomb Raider, Guido. I think it's a Luke Scorpion without his tail. I got like a little bit of Peach, and there's Art Germs and Star Wars in this box, and a bunch of 9/8 material. And this box is like more variants and Art Germs and stuff. Got the Watchmen. I think that's signed by Dave Gibbons, maybe. I know the Arkham Asylum signed by Morrison and McKean. Doom Patrol Omnibus. I got 2 short boxes of Spawn. I got a couple of Marvel boxes here. This one's Daredevil, Elektra, and Fantastic Four. This one's Thor, Green Goblin, Cable, Khazar, Rogue. Those are all 90s and some older. I got Hulk, Jessica Jones, Alias in this one. I think that whole box is all Punisher right there. This one's like Iron Man. This whole box is like 80s full New Mutants run, Fallen Angels. Oh yeah, and then couple crossover stuff and New Warriors. Avengers, Random Punisher, What Ifs, West Coast, Spider-Man Venom, Web Spider-Man, Monsters Unleashed full run, Spirits of Vengeance, Defenders full run from like 5 to 10 years ago, Venom, some blanks, Avengers Forever, those might even be signed, Mutant X, a bunch of them. This box has like Venom, Marvel Knights, Black Panther from the 90s first series, and like New Avengers. This box has got some Moon Knights. There's like 1 or 2 old ones and the rest are modern. A lot of Spider-Man this box. Captain American, old one. New Avengers. A lot of modern stuff. Century from the 90s. There's some 90s stuff in here. Yeah, then we got this first MODOK. She-Hulk from the 90s. Just like a homage podge. First Lady Deathstrike. First Toxic Avenger, that's a newsstand. Deathlock, I think that Deathlock's a newsstand. These are all Silver Surfer, like the Dan Slott run. And the runs after, like the Donny Cates, Surfer Black. Some Venom stuff, Hawkeye, Luke Cage series, Kid Venom. Venom, Spidey's variants. Marvel team up something, probably. More Spider-Man. Weapon X. A lot of fresh 9/8s. Into the Spider-Verse stuff. So this box is like the full run of Terrifics. We got some Harley, modern, Batgirl, probably like 90s. Robin, Nightwing, that's like 90s. Batman, it's all retro 90s pretty much. Naomi, Shazam, Flash, Superman, Green Lantern, some miscellaneous DC stuff. Some variants here. Then I got a bunch of DC blanks, some crossover stuff, Silver Age keys, then like the magazine DC Nations and other magazines that DC was doing like 5-6 years ago. This whole box is the whole Preacher collection. About a third of them, quarter of them are signed, and then number 1's graded and slabbed, authenticated. Newer DC books. This whole box is like 9/8 sketch covers, blanks. Another box of graded. Another box of graded. There's like a whole long box here of fresh image comics like Ice Cream Man, Mercy, Thumbs. Just a long box of stuff all in the last 5 years. We got like Silver Surfer 1 from the 80s. And some 90s stuff, some more current. We got a few issues of like West Coast Avengers from the 90s. Oh yeah, Savage Avengers. Pretty much the first run there. Some 80s, 90s stuff. Just a hot mix of like Marvel's greatest hits in here. Conan, Kingpin run, some Civil War stuff, Venom, Powers of X, the full run. Some of those are signed, I think. Thanos, Cosmic Ghost Rider vibes. Yeah, I feel like this box is like 90s image, randomness. Vertigo, Aria, which is by Avalon, Whiteout. And there's this crossover Marvel stuff that's kind of cool. The Devil's Reign, Wildcats, #1. Jim Lee stuff. Wildstorm, Wild Core. Oh, the Max, R.I.P. Sam Keith. That happened this week. And there's some Modern Boys, some Witchblades. Natural, or unnatural rather. My Hero, or No Hero, in the Suiciders series. Oh yeah, and it was Dead Body or something. And then we got some Scotty Young stuff, some Peach, I Hate Fairyland, Snot Girl, Authority #198, and then some of this stuff. Sorry about the hard light.